Chisom, Adaora, Ifunanya, Obi, Emeka, Chinedu, and Kamsi just finished their final exams at university and decided to celebrate Adaora's birthday in style. They rented an old secluded house for a day to party and relax, unaware of its dark history. After a day of celebration, they grew bored and decided to explore the house, searching for something more thrilling. As they wandered through the house, they stumbled upon a hidden door that led to a dimly lit room filled with ancient relics and strange tools. The atmosphere in the room was heavy, as if the air itself carried a hidden secret. Among the airy items, they found an old wooden box with intricate carvings. Inside was a deck of tarot cards, dusty and worn. Intrigued, they took the tarot cards and returned to the living room. Ifunanya, known among her friends for her knowledge of tarot readings, volunteered to read each of their fortunes as they gathered in a circle. The cards spread out before them. As they began, a cold breeze swept through the room, causing the candles to flicker. The air grew tense, but the friends laughed it off, eager to see what their future held. Ifunanya shuffled the cards and began reading their fortunes. Chisom was the first. She drew the tower, and Ifunanya interpreted it as a warning of an impending fall from a great height. Everyone laughed, dismissing the dark tone of the reading. Adaora picked the devil, and Ifunanya told her to beware of fire. Again, they brushed it off, thinking it was all in good fun. Obi drew the moon. Ifunanya advised him not to venture into unknown places, especially where no one else was found. Emeka chose the strength, but reversed. Ifunanya warned him to gather courage and stop being afraid. Chinedu drew the fool, and Ifunanya told him to stop being disobedient and always listen to his friends. Kamsi selected the temperance, but reversed. Ifunanya advised him to reduce his anger and learn to control his temper. Finally, Ifunanya read her own fortune. She drew death, a card that filled the room with an unsettling silence. The group grew quiet, feeling the weight of the readings pressing down on them. The night passed uneventfully, but a sinister force had been set in motion. The next morning, they packed their bags and prepared to leave. They all felt uneasy, but no one spoke of it, eager to return to their homes. That night, after reaching her house, Chisom heard strange noises coming from her roof. Curious, she grabbed a ladder to investigate. As she climbed higher, she felt an overwhelming sense of dread, but she pressed on. Suddenly, she slipped and fell, her neck snapping as she hit the ground. The warning in her tarot reading had come true. Adaora was the next victim. She arrived home to find her house pitch black, as the light had mysteriously gone out. As she fumbled for a candle, she struck a match and lit it. Just as the flame flickered to life, it spread rapidly, engulfing her in a deadly fire. Obi met his end when he heard a voice calling his name, one that sounded just like his brother's. The voice led him out of his house and toward an empty train track. As he approached, a train came out of nowhere, striking him down. Realization and fear, with 3 of their friends dead in less than 24 hours. The remaining 4, Ifunanya, Emeka, Chinedu, and Kamsi, gathered, terrified and confused. Ifunanya realized that the tarot readings were not mere coincidences. The predictions were playing out exactly as foretold, and they were next. Desperate to break the curse, they searched for information about the tarot card deck. After hours of searching, they found a woman named Ineka, who had survived a similar curse many years ago. Ineka told them that the cards were caused by a powerful witch, who had once used them to predict the future for a royal family. When her predictions came true, leading to tragic outcomes, she was wrongly accused of witchcraft and killed. Her spirit, seeking revenge, cursed the tarot cards, trapping herself within them to exert her vengeance on anyone who dared to use them. Ineka told them they needed to return the tarot cards to the house where they found them and confront the spirits to break the curse. The four friends set out to return the cards, but fear was taking its toll. As they drove, Emeka, who had been told to be brave, saw a ghostly figure in the rear view mirror. Overcome by terror, he lost control of the car, crashing into a tree. The impact killed him instantly. The remaining three, Ifunanya, Chinedu and Kamsi, reached the house with Nneka. They prepared to perform the ritual, but Chinedu, true to his disobedient nature, refused to participate. He left the house, determined to return to his room. On the way, he was haunted by strange voices calling his name. A priest who was his neighbor found him and dragged him back, sensing the evil presence surrounding him. Back at the house, Ifunanya and Kamsi, along with Nneka, began the ritual. As they laid out the tarot cards, the ghost of the witch appeared. Furious and vengeful, she attacked Nneka, killing her instantly by drawing out her soul, which disappeared into the dark abyss. Just as the ghost turned to kill Ifunanya and Kamsi, the priest arrived with Chinedu. The priest began chanting prayers using holy water to weaken the spirit. As the ghost screamed in agony, the priest had a vision of the witch past. The witch, Amara, was once a kind and powerful tarot card reader, renowned for her accurate predictions. The king of her land summoned her to predict the outcome of his queen's childbirth. She foretold that both the queen and the baby would die, but the king refused to believe her. When her prediction came true, the king, in his grief and anger, accused Amara of witchcraft and had her daughter killed in retribution. Devastated, Amara performed a dark ritual, binding her soul to the tarot cards and vowing to take revenge on anyone who used them. The priest, strengthened by his vision, knew what he needed to do. He continued his prayers, weakening Amara's spirit until she was forced back into the tarot cards. With one final incantation, the priest locked the spirit inside the box where the card had been found. The three remaining friends, Ifunanya, Kamsi and Chinedu, burnt the box, watching as the flames consumed it. As the last ember died, they felt the curse lift, freeing them from the grip of the vengeful spirit. They returned to their lives, forever changed by the horror they had faced. The story of Amara and her cursed tarot cards would never be forgotten. A dark reminder of the dangers that lurk in the shadows of the unknown. So guys, this is how I'm going to be ending this story. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I drop a new video like this. Thank you.